Hi, so my name is Callie Gambrill, and I'm going to be peer reviewing Brittany Doran's work. Okay, so let's get started. Does the artist understand the requirements for the assignment? And yes, I do think Brittany understands the requirements for the assignment. Like, as you can see here, all of her images are done beautifully. She has multiple elements in them. She definitely done the research. She definitely read the articles we were supposed to be reading and the videos to know what the assignment was supposed to be about. How effectively has the artist used the elements to compose their pictures? Okay, so Brittany definitely uses multiple, if not all, elements in her photos. So, for instance, this picture, along with this one, and not, well, that one too, but mainly these ones. These are the ones that catch my eye the most on texture because you can see the small water droplets on the flower. You can see how the lighting enhances the color. You can see the bug. You can see how she focused on the flower itself and the background is blurred out so that you can focus strictly just on the flower. She used other elements such as, bird's eye view. So, these would be considered a bird's eye view because it's taken over top. Um, so she definitely took that on top of the image. This is, would be considered worm's eye view because she's taking it from, below. Um, there are, asymmetrical, images here. So, like, this is almost symmetrical, but, not quite, obviously. Another asymmetrical image I look at is this because this is almost the exact same, but, you have this back here in the background, and obviously, you have the butterfly. She used so many, forced perspective, so like this butterfly, for instance, again this picture, it looks life size, compared to the background because the background is blurred. It definitely does look life size. She used multiple angles and she also used multiples of the same image. Um, are there any pictures that stand out that are really beautiful? Okay, so I think that all of the pictures with the red flower are beautiful with the butterfly on them. They stand out the most to me just because of the red and how focused like the image is with the texture and the butterfly and just how beautiful they are. Like this picture just makes me feel like I'm right in front of this flower. Like I could touch it. Like you can see the little bitty fine hairs on the picture. Um, Pictures that stand out that are weak, that need help, I consider this picture needing help because the upper right hand corner has a lot of light leak and the bottom left hand corner doesn't have as much light. It's kind of a little shadowy. So maybe taking this picture from a different angle where light is hitting it differently. Or even this picture, and it's not that the lighting is terrible, maybe in the upper right hand corner, but the picture I think should be improved just because like in one of the videos that we watched, it said that, if you're not completely satisfied with the picture, go closer. So I think she should have maybe went closer or maybe focused on like the pine tree, like the pine needles, focused on one thing within the image. So what could she improve on in general? Okay, so all of her images are beautiful, but I think that she should improve on maybe instead of taking, 14 to 15 pictures of the same thing, almost the same thing, maybe, taking different pictures of like within the same elements though, using the same techniques, like doing, like capturing the texture, capturing, the image from like a bird's eye view or a worm's eye view, whatever it may be. Just keep the viewer on edge and on their toes because, this is very similar, like pictures, they're all very similar. All of these pictures from here all the way to here are almost the same image. So I feel like the viewer needs to be kept on their toes. But other than that, I think that Brittany done an amazing job with this composition of photos and keep up the good work.